Hi, everybody. I'm Jim Stevens, owner and commentator here at InsideFoos Productions, and welcome to the world of professional foosball. Here at InsideFoos TV, we present only the best foosball-related content, including major championship matches from our 27 years of covering the professional tour, insightful interviews with some of the sport's biggest names, and entertaining short videos that showcase the skill levels of the sport's top players. Pro Foosball is a highly skilled game that, like golf or baseball, can take years to master at the highest level. It's about ball control and passing, explosive offensive sets, and strategic defensive ploys. It's been called a high-speed chess game for very good reason. Foosball is also a lot of fun and is enjoyed by foosballers in more than 60 countries around the world. So, take a tour of the channel and enjoy professional table soccer at the highest level. Want to watch a little video to get started? We've got a taste of the Pro Tour with a condensed championship match recorded at the Bart O'Hearn celebration in Austin, Texas last year. This match features two of the stars of the award-winning documentary Foosballers, as Tony Spredeman and Todd Lafredo face the talented team of Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland. So, enjoy what many describe as the most exciting table game in the world, and discover foosball at InsideFoos TV. And let's head down to table number one for our final match of the weekend here at the Bart O'Hearn celebration. It's the Open Doubles Final, coming from the loser side, Tony Spredeman and Todd Lafredo over there on the left. Sitting in the king seat, Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland. We are underway here in game number one. Tony with the first possession. Referees for the match, Warren Van Landingham and Dennis Ori. That shot attempt up into the air and off the table after the block by Moreland. Brandon Moreland in both finals here this weekend. Again, really solidifying his role as one of the best players in foosball. And he proved it last year at the Tornado Worlds with two top three finishes in the open categories. And now he's come back with his first event of 2019 and reaching the finals of both of them in a tough field. Doubles and singles both loaded with Hall of Fame players, with world champions. Yet there's Brandon. Blake Robertson, of course, the number one rated doubles player from 2018, and here he is in the doubles final, opening up things here in his first appearance on the tour this year. Tony Spredeman opens up this scoring. Put your feet up, settle in, grab a cold drink or a warm one, and get ready for what could be quite a while here on table number one. But obviously, with the abilities of the two greatest American players of all time, those two guys. And that one stuck back into the goal by Robertson. It's 1-1. We very well could see as many as 10 games in this open doubles final. The game played at the highest level here. Clay Toomey and I talking before this match about the team on your right, Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland, and how well they fit together. The multiple skills that they possess. Really no weakness on that right side. Two outstanding players all around. Both good goals. And up the table and in for Moreland, and just like that, it's 1-0. Tony Spredeman, Todd Lafredo now on the right side. Blake Robertson, Brandon Moreland on the left. Shout out to our good friend Ray Schneider watching up in Philadelphia. As Tony Spredeman opens up the second game with a possession on his 3-rod. And he's able to rattle that one home to make it 1-0. It's 3-1 here in the second game. It's been all Robertson and Moreland so far. Still, you get the sense there's plenty of foosball to be played here in this open doubles final, and Tony finds the back of the goal with that one, and indeed, we do get the switch here. 3-2 lead now for Robertson and Moreland. Lafredo defending on the 5 against Robertson, who will call time out. It's a good call by Blake. 4-4. We're in game number 2. 1-0 lead for Robertson and Moreland. Tony crisply through the lane, can even this match up at a game apiece. Does not have a timeout remaining as he sets it up against Moreland. Spredeman chokes it home to the far side. We are even at 1 game apiece. Brandon up the table, on goal, blocked and retrieved by Lafredo, who passes it along the outside wall to Tony's 3-rod. Spreadman again, looking to even it at 2 here in game number 3, and he does as he comes back down the middle. And another pass along the wall by Lafredo. They're giving it to you, take it. 5 for 5. 5 attempts, 5 completed passes for Todd Lafredo to Tony Spreadman. That is a remarkable statistic, and Tony gets Todd the assist as he fires it home to that far side. Not sure I've ever seen that one. Passing to the 3-rod, Todd Lafredo 5 for 5 to Tony in the match. Back comes Robertson. Blake. Trying to take it out to the far side, blocked by Lafredo, but it comes right back to Robertson, who resets, relooks, and calls timeout. Todd Lafredo has completed 5 passes to Tony Spreadman so far. Tony has converted on 2 of them, and those were extra possessions, so that 2 is a big number. 2 minutes and 43 seconds since our last goal. Seems like longer. When you get 2 teams like this, 4 great players like this, it's adjustment after adjustment and then adjustments to the adjustments. Tactically, it's always so interesting to watch the game played at this highest level. And Moreland from goal pounds it home. It's 4-3. Tony Spreadman, 27% passing the ball in the match for the greatest 5-row ever. 1 for 10 here in this 3rd game. Those are crazy numbers. We're used to getting crazy numbers from Tony Spreadman, but not those kind of numbers. What a great battle we have here on table number 1. Lafredo up the table, and it's grabbed by Moreland. Remember, he has scored 4 in the match so far. Spreadman will look to even it at 4, but again, Moreland is there to make the block. Tony shooting 42% for the match. It's been a battle on the 5s, neither forward passing the ball well. In other words, both forwards playing great defense, both around 30% passing the ball. And again, I think that's just due to great defense on both sides of the table. And up into the air and off the table. Brandon, a great shooter back here, but also a great clutch shooter from goal. Moreland fires it home. It's 2-1. You can almost feel it coming, and we've seen Brandon Moreland enough to know that he's a big ball guy. He really does hit big shots on big balls. And he certainly did there. Let's look at the numbers through 3 games. Tony Spreadman, 10 of 35 passing. That's 29%. Todd shooting the ball, 9 of 21, 43%. Todd Lafredo clearing at 72%, 21 of 29. He's put 3 shots on goal, but has not scored in the match. However, he is 6 for 6 passing the ball to Tony. Blake Robertson, 9 of 30, not a great percentage, 30% for Robertson passing the ball, but he's 7 of 14 shooting it, that's 50%. Brandon Moreland, 22 of 38 clearing, that's 58%, but that also includes 14 rebounds. So 22 of the 24 times he has had the ball, he does eventually clear it. He's put 6 shots on goal, 5 shots in goal, and none were bigger than the one that closed out that 3rd game. Possession here for Robertson, looking to send it into overtime, and he does. 4-4, it is win by 2 with a ceiling of 8. Sprademan back along that outside wall. And he strokes it home far side. Tony really coming alive when he needed to most. It's 5-4, and again, a set point for Sprademan and Lafredo. Blake can't connect. It comes right back towards Moreland's goal. He slides over to keep it out. And up the table, Robertson had it and lost it. Pass attempt along the outside wall. Does get it out of the zone. Set towards the goal and then back to Lafredo, who hustles after it. And then Robertson pins the spinning ball and will set it up, looking to tie it up. But it's blocked by Lafredo. Comes back to Blake, who will call time out. Brandon Moreland will step into the forward position and shoot the ball against Lafredo. Shooting the snake shot against the shuffle of Lafredo. Moreland loses it. Back to Todd. Sent on goal. This is Robertson at goal. 5-4 lead here in the fifth game for Tony Sprademan and Todd Lafredo. Robertson's pull shot down the middle, blocked by Tony's 5, comes back to Blake. Robertson's pull kick rattles towards the goal. Lafredo keeps it out, holds on to it. Sends that one up the table and in, and the opening set goes to Tony Sprademan and Todd Lafredo, and will be headed to a second and final set. Let's look at the numbers from that opening set. Tony Sprademan, 18 of 52. He had 52 pass attempts and hit 35% of them. 49 pass attempts for Blake Robertson, 37%. Those are huge numbers of attempts. Shooting the ball, Tony Sprademan, 16 of 31. That's 52%. Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland got up there for a shot as well, although I don't think he ever got one off. I think he lost it. 13 of 33, 39%. Shooting the ball, 72% clearing for Todd Lafredo. Robertson and Moreland clearing at 61%. Look at the passing, though, from Lafredo to Sprademan. 6 for 7 passing the ball from the 2-rod. Todd Lafredo put 6 shots on goal, scored 2 of them. Brandon Moreland put 7 shots on goal, scoring 5 of them. 3 breaks in that opening set for Sprademan and Lafredo to 1 for Robertson and Moreland. It was 21-20 in scoring overall in favor of Sprademan and Lafredo. Doesn't get any closer than that in a match that was 45 minutes and 45 seconds in length. That was just the opening set, folks. We got another best 3 out of 5 for you coming up here shortly. Remember, in that first set, Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland were up 2-1 after a big pull kick from goal from Brandon. But Sprademan and Lafredo able to win the last 2 games to send it to the second set. And there you see Robertson finding an identical hole down the middle. It's 1-1. Jim Stevens and Clay Toomey with you here at the 2019 Bart O'Hearn celebration on a Sunday night. Final match of the weekend, and Tony coming out hot. He's 2 for 2, and it's 2-1. Stolen away here by Sprademan. You really get the sense, at least I do, that Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland needed to win that first set to win the championship. You send it to a second set, you could be in trouble against someone like Tony Sprademan, no question about it. Numbers so far in the match, Blake Robertson 5 for 7 passing, 3 for 5 shooting, good numbers. Moreland clearing it 1 for 4. Tony Sprademan 8 of 11 passing, 73%. What a turnaround from that opening set. Robertson shoots for the lead and finds it. Sprademan 6 of 10, both forwards with big-time numbers so far. Lafredo clearing it 100%, 2 for 2. 2 forwards, both passing better than 60% and shooting better than 60 as well. Taken away here by Tony. 1-0 lead here in the second set of the Open Doubles final for Sprademan and Lafredo as Tony sets it up against Brendan Moreland. Walks it, trying to come near side. Moreland gets over there to make the block. It skies back to the 5-row of Sprademan. And taken away here by Robertson. Goes back along that near wall. Blake Near side, blocked by Lafredo up into the air and off the table. Todd will put it back into play. 3-1 lead here in the second game for Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland. That pull shot down the middle rattles towards the goal and grabbed by Moreland. Brandon from goal. Scored 5 in the first set and gets 1 here in this second game, and it's 4-1.
It's been on there. Tommy tried to wipe it off later. It's a new one. It's a new one.
Leading 4-2 here in the second game. Brandon Moreland puts it back into play and strokes it home. Brandon gets 2 in that second game, and we are even at 1 game apiece. Let's check the stats through 2 games. Blake Robertson passing the ball 57%, 56% shooting it. Brandon Moreland clearing it 40%, but did get those 2 big goals in that second game. As we open up game number 3, Spreitman passing at 56%, shooting at 50%. Big improvements over the first set for both forwards. Todd Lafredo clearing 36%, as Tony will have the first scoring opportunity of game number 3. Lafredo also pitching in with a score and 1 for 2, passing the ball to Tony, who opens up the scoring here in game 3 with that shot down the middle. Spreitman just wears you down. There never seems to be much of a lull in terms of energy for Tony Spreitman. He is always seemingly coming at you with tenacity, with aggressiveness, and it is 2-1, just like that. Caroms to the 5 of Robertson. Another chance here for Blake to send it to game number 5. As he sets it up against Lafredo. Big wide rock. Robertson strokes it home down the middle. We're tied up at 2 games apiece in this open doubles final here at the 2019 Bardo Hearn celebration is headed down to 1 final game for the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, before this final match began, we mentioned that perhaps you should settle in because we could be going 10 games, and welcome to game number 10 of the open doubles final. Spreitman passes it through, sets it up, and fires it home down the middle. It's 1-0. And early on here in this 5th game, we're going to get a switch. Fredo moving up, Spreitman moving back. As Robertson looks to advance it, he does so along the wall. He'll be shooting against Tony Spreitman, looking to tie it up. The first time these 2 teams played, it went 8-7. Robertson and Moreland won the match. But it went down to the final ball in that 5th game. Robertson's shot attempt kept out by Tony. Tony's quick shot grabbed on the 3-rod by Lafredo. Let's see what Todd's going to do. It almost looks like he wants to shoot this one. Reset called. Lafredo. No, he'll call timeout, bring Tony up to forward. Tony Spreitman returns to forward. We'll put the ball back into play. Look for a 2-0 lead here in the 5th game. Spreitman. Try to come near side, blocked and taken away by Moreland. Brandon up the table on goal. Lafredo with a block. Todd off a man into the goal. It's 2-0. I wonder what Tony just told Todd. Shoot it if you get it. That one sent back towards the goal defensively by Lafredo. Moreland fires it on goal. Robertson with a rebound. Blake along the wall will set it up against Sprademan. He'll set up a pull shot against Tony. And it's 2-1. Big shot there from Robertson. Tony back to forward. Goes back along that outside wall. And the block and taken away by Moreland. Tony Sprademan so far in the match, 15 of 28. Shooting it, 62% passing at 18 of 29. Robertson also above 50%, both passing and shooting it. The two goalies identically, 13 of 23 clearing it, and Robertson fires it home, and we're tied at 2. Numbers in this second set much better than the first for all parties involved, and Tony now will shoot for the lead. Sprademan. Shot attempt blocked by Moreland and taken away by Brandon. Moreland shot down the middle. Robertson with a rebound. Now Blake can give his team the lead. They were down 2-0. They could go up 3-2. But that one off the near corner. Squibs back. And it's grabbed by Tony on the 5. Tony doesn't execute the pass. Brandon Moreland, who has scored 2 in the match. Haven't heard from him in a while. Tried to send that one down the middle. It's taken away by Tony. Sprademan tried to come near side. Taken back by Moreland. What a battle here on table number 1. Shot down the middle on goal by Moreland. Rebound comes all the way back to Sprademan, who again will shoot for a 3-2 lead here in the 5th game. Tony. Chokes it back down the middle. The switch. 3-2 lead here in the 5th game for Sprademan and Lafredo. And Robertson doesn't execute the pass. Pounded up the table by Sprademan. That means Brandon Moreland will put it back into play. Moreland looking to pass there. It does come back to Robertson on the 5. And Blake, again, not able to connect. That's his Sprademan back there in offensive position. Tony looking to bank it, but it's stuffed back into the goal by Robertson. I think Tony brought it over, looking to send it off that inside wall. 3-3 here in the 5th. The open doubles final going right down to the wire. And stolen away here by Blake. Robertson back along the wall can give his team the lead. Blake Robertson. Tried to take it out to the far side. Lafredo with the block and the takeaway. Sending it along the outside wall, looking to pass it. Tony does pick up the rebound. Now Tony has a pass down the middle, blocked by Robertson, and eventually it's Blake who picks up the loose ball. Sets up the snake shot and strokes it home. It is championship point for Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland. They're up 4-3 here in the 5th. Sprademan off the outside wall and in. It's 4-4 and into overtime we go. These guys played earlier in the winners bracket and went down to 8-7 in the 5th game, and it looks like we're headed for that as well, potentially. Sprademan has moved back into defensive posture, and the steal here by Lafredo. Todd tried to shoot the long pull shot, taken away by Moreland. 4-4 here in the 5th. The pass off the man comes back to Sprademan. What is Tony going to do here? He's going to pass it to Todd on the 3-rod. Lafredo strokes it home. It's 5-4. It's championship point for Lafredo and Sprademan. How about that? Big pull shot of Todd. Lafredo has given his team the lead, but back comes Moreland, rather Robertson along the wall. Quick shot blocked by Tony. Robertson again shoots the pull shot against Sprademan. Blake. Trying to come down the middle, blocked away. Step towards the goal by Lafredo. Picked up here by Moreland. 5-4 lead for Tony and Todd. And picked up here by Lafredo, who will call timeout and bring Tony back into the forward position. Blake Robertson and Brandon Moreland had a match point, had a championship point up 4-3. But Tony Spredeman and Todd Lafredo, with some clever switching and a big pull shot from Todd, now have a championship point of their own, and they can win it right here. As Tony sets it up against Moreland. Spredeman. Tried to go out to that far side, blocked and taken away by Brandon. Moreland up the table on goal, kept out by Lafredo. 5-4 in favor of Spredeman and Lafredo. That one knocked back towards Todd. Sends that one back up the table to Moreland. Shot down the middle on goal by Brendan. Rebound grabbed by Tony. Spredeman's had one shot to win it so far, and the steal here by Robertson. Blake sets it up, looking to tie it up, and he does. It's 5-5. Spredeman through the lane. Holds on to it. Will set it up, looking to give his team the lead once again, shooting against Brendan Moreland. Spredeman has it taken away by Moreland. And again, Tony not doing really what he wanted to do in that situation. Now Brandon. Fans on the bank, and he'll call time out. Brandon Moreland will put the ball back into play. We are tied at 5 here in the 5th game, 2nd set, open doubles final. Moreland off a man, went wide of the goal. Lafredo picks it up. Todd looking to pass, poked forward by Tony, comes back to Moreland. Got to be careful with Brandon Moreland. And grabbed on the 3-rod by Blake. Blake Robertson, 14 of 27, make it 15 of 28 as he has given his team a championship point once again. It's 6-5. Spredeman along the outside wall. Tony, 17 of 34, 50% shooting it so far as he looks to even it at 6, and he does. It's a race to 8, folks. Robertson along the wall. It's 7-6. Maybe that full movement and then drilled the middle of the goal. 7-6 here in the 5th. Tony can send it down to one final ball, and he does. The 2019 Bardo Hearn Celebration Open Doubles Final has all come down to this one final ball for the championship. Blake Robertson will have possession on the 5 row as he calls timeout. But it doesn't get any better than this, folks. All of this, 10 games plus, in order to determine who the champion will be this year. Going to be Blake Robertson, Brandon Moreland on the left, Tony Spredeman, Todd Lafredo on the right. Blake Robertson will put it into play. Lafredo moving to forward. Sprayed him into goal. Do they have a timeout remaining? Lafredo will spend the rest of the match in the forward position, and Robertson can't connect on the pass. It comes back to Sprayman. Tony. Is he going to look to pass here? He is, but it's picked off by Robertson. Blake can't connect on the pass, but does pick it up off the back wall and can win it right here. Robertson sets it up, pull shot blocked by Tony. Rebound comes to Lafredo. Todd's up there for the duration as he brushes it through. Lafredo for the win. Todd strokes it to that short side. The straight wins it. Wins it for Lafredo and Sprayman. What a match. Let's look at the final numbers from that second set. Blake Robertson, 48% passing, 53% shooting. Moreland clearing at 60% and pitched in with a couple of scores. Tony Sprayman, 24 of 40. This is Sprayman and Lafredo, 24 and 40. Passing the ball, that's 60%. Most of that, of course, Tony. 54% shooting the ball, including that last one by Lafredo. 56% clearing the zone. And they connected on 4 passes. Had a couple of breaks. Both teams had some breaks. Just the one score from goal for Lafredo. And that match, 42 minutes and 4 seconds in length. But what a performance down the stretch from Sprayman and Lafredo, who come back from the loser's side to defeat Moreland and Robertson and win the 2019 title.